guys, what's going on? Pred here, and today we are back in Destiny. It has been a good little bit since I've uploaded some Destiny content, and I felt like this was more than enough reason for me to go ahead and upload this. We as in the Destiny community, have recently been awoken to this my character's awoken, get it? Oh. But anyway, we have just been received this brand new information, and what this is that we are able to receive, then no time to explain. That is right, we are able to finally get that weapon. It is such a sought after weapon throughout this community, and the quest is easy as hell. It's such an easy quest to be able to finish this and to be obtained with this, and to get this weapon at the end of it. There's mainly one part that will most likely be fairly difficult for Guardians, which we will go over later, but as of now, for step 1 for the Not Forged in Light quest, all we have to do is sign up for this future war cult, and to do this all you have to do is buy their little faction badge, which I am doing here, and then for step 1 all we have to do is purchase some reputation. What? It's so easy. You come in here, you just buy some reputation with some motes or armor materials, whatever you want to freaking use, and you'll get up there in no time. This first step takes all of 40 seconds. Okay, easy. And then for the second step, as I just got here, it is not difficult either. Like, this entire quest line, I really wish they would have made it more difficult, but there is one part of the quest that is pretty, it's moderately difficult compared to, definitely compared to the rest of the quest line. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. For the second part here, all you have to do is what I did at least to get this done quickly, because I noticed that Minotaurs, or taken Minotaurs in like specific, they tend to spawn a lot in Mars because of the two zones right next to each other. One is the Buried City. I do not remember the name of the other one. When it pops up on screen I will say so, but it's from the spawn area to the blank, I don't know what it's called, and then the Buried City. And you don't want to be looking in the main spawn area because no Minotaurs spawn there, I don't believe. I don't think the lieutenants that can spawn there are the Minotaurs. I think they're like, I'm pretty sure they're phalanxes or something. But anyway, you want to go between the main, go from the main area to the second area, and then over here to a Buried City like I am in now. I actually lucked out and there were some spawned right here. And you'll see as soon as I kill this Minotaur, it'll just go ahead and pop up in my inventory, and that is all you have to do to obtain this. Then you want to go ahead back in your inventory, and when you go over and hover over the simulation core, it's called, you just want to dismantle that. And then after that, you'll go ahead and head right back up into orbit, and you'll go ahead and talk back to the representative for Future War Cult. You're gonna get pretty annoyed with the Future War Cult lady. You have to go there quite a lot. But anyway, back to the third step. It's actually starting to get kind of fun, because you get to go back and take a big old trip down Nostalgia Lane, and you're able to, or more so kind of forced to go back into Atheon's home. Not that everyone doesn't love doing this. You get to go into Atheon's home and just wreak havoc upon everything he knows and loves. You go in here, your goal is to kill him. That should be very easily done, because like you don't need like a perfect raid squad or anything to do this. Consider, like, oh, and by the way, it does not have to be on heroic. It can be done on normal, which will simplify this even more so. I actually got my raid team through Gathalion. He's another YouTuber on here, and very popular. But if you don't necessarily have to use his little PlayStation community, because you're probably not, or you could not be on PlayStation. And what I would recommend doing is using the Bungie forums, but he is quite easy to take down. I believe this whole raid took around 35 minutes to complete, which is not that bad, honestly. But once you go ahead and kill Atheon, he will be dropping his eye, and you need to go ahead and shatter that. Once it gets into your inventory, just kind of do the same thing you did with that original simulation core, and you go on and talk back to that robot lady that runs Future War Cult, because why not? You're gonna go see her how many times? Might as well make some friends. So after you go back to her, you will then be given the fourth step. And for the fourth step, what you have, or the seventh step, my bad, I haven't been counting the go and talk to Lakashamala, go talk to her, and then you come back here, and once you get into this new mission that you were granted, you then have to run into these pool of light, and they cleanse you because whenever you're not in them, you have this debuff called the Shadow of Orcs. And what this does is it kind of darkens your screen. It's kind of the same thing, actually, that was in the Vault of Glass. And it eventually darkens your screen to the point of where you cannot see, and then it just kills you. But your main goal is to not run around and trigger all the grenades like I tried doing for like 10 minutes because I don't know why I thought that was what to do. But you have to go and find this little silver chest in here. Just looks like one that would normally spawn on Earth. I don't know if it's in that same location. You guys can be more than... Yeah, you guys can go check that if you want. Hopefully, I mean, I hope you guys don't have to be running around searching, chasing down grenades, not dying to them, and all that. But then you go and talk to Lakashami again after you get your little bracelet, and then you go head back to her. You are then given the 10th step, and I do believe this is the kind of difficult part. Well, what you gotta do, you gotta go to Mars, and there is now a new mission called Blood in the Garden. You go here, there is no higher difficulty setting. You go here, it's just like normal 290 light, not that bad, one would think. You load in here, you get the next step, and all you gotta do is kill a big bad Minotaur. How bad could it be, right? Wrong. It's pretty bad. Kind of. All you gotta do, you gotta run around, you gotta kill these little disciples, blah blah blah, the old-fashioned Vex. You run around, you kill them, and they count as 1 point. Like, okay, so the way this works, there's an anger meter, I guess, on the left side, and you have to try and get that to 100% plus. It can go higher than 100% because it is always going to be ticking down. When you get to 100%, then the main groundskeeper, I think his name is, well, he's gonna like appear and disappear. He's only gonna appear when you get him to 100, and then once he drops below 100 again, he's gonna disappear. So what I found easiest is to try and get into a safe spot, and a relatively safe spot for this is not where I am. Do not stay there, you will die. I repeat, you will die. This is the hands down worst spot to be in, because I was here and Minotaurs just start literally appearing out of nowhere, which I kind of can understand them. Like, I realize they're gonna be doing that because they're Vex, but what? Like, they just come out of nowhere. There's literally, there will be two, you turn around, there's gonna be an army. There are so many. Do not stand there. Go to the center of the room where you just saw me when I like cut to the next little clip. And what you want to do, you want to try, and if you do have a black spindle, equip it. Like, this is so helpful here. You want to try and push him and get up near him onto this little rock that I'm on and just keep staggering. Don't take your time like I am. I got so lucky on this part because I could have died to all these Minotaurs so much, like so quickly, because they're all starting to come towards me now. But you want to rush him, get up on that rock, and just stagger him as much as you can. You don't, I'm not saying you need the black spindle for this, but it will definitely make your life easier. And then after you do this, you then will go back to Lakashami, and then you get to go ahead and pick up your little old No Time to Explain. It's great. I don't know that yet. That was just something that I hope is true. I will soon be uploading a new video, hopefully within the next couple days. I don't know because I do have midterms going on and I kind of need to focus on those, like take priority over school. But that's besides the point. I will be uploading one fairly soon, within this week before the hard raid, obviously, because I want to let you guys, or have you guys know whether this is really worth spending your time to get, which, I mean, you should probably get anyway, because this whole quest isn't too hard regardless. This video is starting to become a little bit long here, and I don't want it to go on too long, so I will bid you all adieu. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm breathing in my mic a lot right now, but thank you all for watching again. Every little bit helps, so please take the time out of your day to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.